let me look up the homie name who dissed LaRussell, because that's the first time I've heard something like that. That's crazy. All right, so his name is Fela Iniko. Fela Iniko. And I guess it's like Fela, I like the shoes, but I was watching a clip from Simba's Instagram page where he was talking about it. And at first I'm like, maybe he just saying like, if somebody dissed LaRussell. But then I found out that somebody actually dissed LaRussell. So we gonna be reacting to that video today, right? Before I get my thoughts, I like to say that I do fuck with LaRussell, right? Like I do mess with LaRussell music. Homie is super talented. He a positive person. He's definitely positive. And he's impacted thousands of people's lives over time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like he popped up out of nowhere and he do charity, you know what I mean, type content for views. LaRussell is a real guy. And everybody that's close to LaRussell pretty much say the same thing. So it's one of those things where it's like, you don't want to make somebody feel like their opinion don't matter just because the person that they talking about is like, just like Diddy. It's a lot of people who feel like they still love Diddy and rock with Diddy regardless of all of the negative stuff that's coming out about Diddy. You got people that's gonna love you regardless. You got people that's gonna hate you regardless, you know what I'm saying? So the biggest thing is being authentic to yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what. So I guess for this situation, the artist felt like, you know, he got played in a sense. LaRussell did the work, but I guess the artist felt like the work wasn't good enough, you know what I'm saying? So we about to listen to this diss track, and then I'll tell y'all what I think about it.
I don't let none of that shit get to me. Look, sometimes the only way you can teach a nigga a lesson is to make an example out of him. That's what I'm talking about. I pride myself on being humble, that's a hypocritic lie. Modesty is sure to crumble when you threaten in my pride. I admit that I'm a human and the pain is still inside. So if I crash out, it's part of my design. If I lash out, it only means I still possess my eyes. And the reason might be you the reason, now I'm seeing why.
Alright, so, hey, I ain't gonna lie. The beat is not, if you go diss a nigga, man, hold on, when was this put out? A month ago? Do he got more than one diss? Is this the diss? Yeah, this is the diss. He may have another joint. No, this looks like it said. If you're gonna diss somebody, let it be on a hard beat, right? Let it be on something that when people hear it, you caught them right away. Lyricism is always gonna be valued, but if the beat not hot, it's gonna be hard to pull people in on what you're doing. So right off the rip, it's like, and then 2.9K views. Nobody was really rocking with this, but we still gonna give it a shot though, you know what I mean? And then we gonna hear what homie had to say about the whole situation.
You portray to be the man of the people, that's a lie, but I'm inclined to rip the veil from the sequel in disguise. I'm reminded by the system, the pressure of the past sent you something you could gas, but you wiped it with your ass, no respect for me, and that's unfortunate for who you are, more like who you claim to be. I couldn't see it from afar, but now I see you like the rest of them, nothing but a projection. I think it's time to show him his reflection. I think it's time to teach the boy respect and show him his integrity's in question. I hope you learn your lesson. Sometimes you gotta make an example out of niggas. Sometimes. How many times I gotta, damn, how many times I gotta, man, how many times I gotta, nah, yeah. Look, how many times I gotta pay for something and keep on getting nothing back? How I'ma pray for something when God ain't helping me with that? How many times I gotta make an investment into my dream just to find out the money I spent was on a scheme?
Now that's how you do it. That's the beat. He giving me Kendrick vibes. Kendrick, Talib Kweli. He giving me that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the slow start wasn't needed. This is a diss, bro. If you're gonna diss somebody, just go straight to the point. Nobody about to wait, let me see, like a minute and 30 seconds before you get to this hot part. If it was just this hot part, everybody would have had their own, you know what I'm saying, opinions, but you made this like a song more than a diss. And honestly, it's not gonna be received well, just being 100. But this part is hot.
Another scam, another man acting like he one thing when he clearly ain't that. He ain't really who he seemed to be. Blind man selling me a scenery. I started as a fan, now I'm the man that I don't mean to be. Fuck it, we got x-rays sitting in the trunk. I hope you ready, cause exposing you is something that we want. You know I'm petty, if the ball is in my court, I'm finna dunk. Take the foul, cause the charge ain't really what you want. I think I heard you say you took 100 features in a month. I had to laugh, 100 features ain't shit if it ain't gas. How you taking niggas' money, but you passing out trash? Everybody get a feature like you passing out ass.
100 features a month. I think LaRussell was quoted to say that he does do around that many features. I don't think it's consistently every month. It might be, right? That would be a lot of features every year, thousands. But I'm gonna be real with you. Like, as an artist, you can do what you want to do. You could do 2,000 features a month if you want. If that's what your craft, demands of you to do, then yeah, do it. But just being real, 150 features monthly is oversaturating your artistry. It's one of those things where you don't want to water yourself down because you're trying to work hard. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely be an extremely hard worker without watering yourself down. And I think LaRussell's catalog does show that he does work hard. And he's somebody that is leaving it all here, but toning it down would help out for the listeners. For his life, he probably feel like, I don't care what nobody feel. I'm gonna live how I'm living, and shout out to homie, man. But for the listeners and the people that want to be fans of an artist with a solid catalog, if I'm trying to get hip to somebody and they got over 200 albums, I'm not listening to 200 albums, yo. But if I get hip to somebody and they got 10 albums, that gives me time to pick an album when I'm doing something and get through, all 10 albums. So less is more always. So I definitely agree with that for sure.
Integrity in question, I think you pretty dope, but you act like you the Pope. Why you selling niggas hope? Talking about you doing me a favor, man, I almost choke. Like my 2,500 that I sent you was a joke. Boy, you fucking with a goat on a level you ain't seen yet. I ain't even mean yet. I ain't even transformed to Super Saiyan 3 yet. I ain't even trying to make.
You can get a LaRussell feature for 2,500. Oh man, that's not bad. That is not bad. LaRussell is a monumental figure in hip hop, so 2,500 and you got a feature in general, I mean, it's all, I gotta hear the actual song that he wanted LaRussell on. If it's super whack, then it's like, bro, you spent 2,500 and you don't even really have a plan in your artistry. It's crazy. But he sounds very lyrical, very focused, you know what I'm saying? Over 1,000 subscribers, so he's somebody that has put some type of time into his craft, you feel me? So hopefully the thing or the song that he sent LaRussell ain't crazy.
I'm just showing everybody you ain't really what you seem. I got your feet to the fire, now make a move, nigga. All your fans is watching, they finna choose, nigga. I'm breaking all of the barriers and the rules. I don't care if you a part of the problem, I'ma remove. But you block me. What you think that's gonna stop me? Stop it, you couldn't be on topic. That's bad looking optics. Get your hand out of my pocket before I crashed out like they do. I'm a blue whale in a day woo. I don't fit in this society. Nah, I don't fit in this society. Cause it's always a nigga like you coming through trying to take money out of me. But life goes on.
I think he got a valid point. He has a valid point. My bad, y'all. I had to make some space on my camera. I done ran out of space. I done heard it make that beep noise. I already knew it was over with. But yeah, so like I was saying, dude has a valid point, but it's a certain way I think we all have to handle issues that we have with other people. We free to do whatever we want, but dissing somebody, showing any form, and I don't think this is hate necessarily, but this definitely ain't love, right? I think the better thing would have been was to either go on a podcast or open up his social platform to sit down with LaRussell, do a live Q&A, and just try to get an understanding on why LaRussell, sent that verse, why he, felt like he was played by LaRussell, and let LaRussell kind of explain himself. But I'm gonna look at what he said and then what LaRussell's response was, just so I can get more clarity on the situation.
They sent me an email and said the song is done. Just send the money. You know, that made me wonder. I was like, how you know I'm gonna send the money?
Right.
You just went into the studio, spent time, labor, effort.
Right.
And all I did was send an offer of a significant amount. You know what I'm saying? So that had got me already. But I listened to the track and it's mediocre. The bars are mediocre. He is literally so off topic that my peers who listened to it were like, is he dissing you? That's how bad he was off topic. Because the song was about being exploited. He was rapping like he was the promoter. I was just so disappointed. I tried my hardest to, talk.
Yeah, so he basically, he just felt like it was a whack verse from LaRussell, and that for $2,500, LaRussell could have took his time. And like I said, $2,500 for a LaRussell feature is crazy in the first place. That's kind of unheard of. He has millions of people that's tapped into him, celebrities tapped into him, hella cosigns, you know what I'm saying, from people from out there, where you from, and just in the game, period. All right, so LaRussell responded. Oh man, first line is crazy. He said, bro, you sent me the worst sounding song I've ever received. I still show love because I was hoping it would inspire you to improve your craft. You can't tell a nigga that, man. Nah, man, he wildin'. He said, I still showed you love because I was hoping it would inspire you to improve your craft, getting someone like me on it. Show them the song and let them decide. You niggas don't advance or get nowhere in your careers cause shit like this. I was doing you the favor, not myself. Instead of trying to go viral off me, just make better art, brother. Simple as that. You'll get way more respect and support in the long run. This is exactly why I wasn't going to do the feature on that weak ass song, but I gave you the benefit of the doubt and tried to show love. Never again. Nah, that ain't, no, that's a hilarious response, but that's not how can I say it? Like, that's not love either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say love gotta be lovey-dovey and shit, but I will be honest and say that response felt like LaRussell was like on some like, fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit whack anyway. And I expect more from LaRussell. Just like how I said I expect more from Fela if he felt like he had an issue with the feature, then yeah, I expect more from LaRussell too for the response. We all could love each other more. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be all this nigga you and this and nigga that. It ain't gotta be all of that. Like, niggas can get along, niggas can coexist. That shit is real. It can happen. I haven't heard the song that homie sent to LaRussell. I think it's on his page. So dude name is Fela Iniko. So if y'all want to hear the song that he sent to LaRussell, and see for yourself if y'all feel like it's whack or what. The diss was alright. The first part of it, not so much. But the second part, I was rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? So much that he got to subscribe from me, alright? And whoever been rocking with me from day one, y'all know how we do. If we like something, we gonna like the video and we gonna subscribe, man. It take nothing to support, you heard?